Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on a DIY African lady wall art. For this project, I'll be using an 11 by 14 inch canvas that I got from Michael's, leftover scrap Anacra or African fabric that I have in my supply, tacky glue, my scissors, as well as a clip out that I got from my computer in the clip out section of an African lady with a head wrap. And if you need more information on craft supplies, please see the description box below. So to begin this project, I first took the canvas and I painted it a light lilac, and I let that sit outside to dry. And now I'm taking my clip art of this African woman with a head wrap, and I'm going to be using this as a template to create my wall piece. So I'm going to be cutting her out, and then I'm going to be cutting the different shapes of her face and her head wrap to help use as a guide as I create the wall piece. So now I'm taking some brown fabric and I'm going to be using that and a white fabric pen, and I'm going to trace out the silhouette of the African lady with the head wrap onto the brown fabric. Now that I have my template cut out and I have the sections marked, I'm going to glue the brown fabric onto the canvas. And for this I use tacky glue, but you can use spray adhesive. It actually will probably work better for this project, but as long as you use a light glue to stick the fabric to the canvas, it should work out well. So now that I have the brown fabric glued to my canvas, I'm just going to take the extra fabric and just cut it off in sections and kind of go around the template that's kind of laid out of the head wrap and making it kind of puffy, so that way it looks kind of 3D or giving some texture to it. So as you can see here in this section, I've already attempted to put the fabric pieces in place. I didn't like how it came out originally, so this is going to be my second attempt of doing it a way that I thought was more aesthetically pleasing. And here, although it was off camera, I used the part of the paper cutout as a template to create her top. So here I wanted to give some distinction between her face area and her neck and rest of the body. So I ended up cutting out the face as a template and cutting out a small section of black fabric and gluing it down. After a while, I really didn't care how the black fabric looked. I don't think I cut it well enough. So eventually, and you'll see later on in the video, I removed the black fabric and I just took a black marker and traced out the shape of her face with the marker to give that distinction. And I think it turned out a lot better using the marker versus using the fabric. So now I'm using some gems and jewelry, some of the gems I've had in my stockpile, and I'm just using this because I wanted to give more of a 3D effect to this African wall art piece. So I'm gluing down the gems as the beginning of her earrings, and I also saw some metal earring findings at Michael's that I'm going to be using to make an elongated earring to give that metal 3D look. I hope that you all found this tutorial helpful in making your own 3D wall art and seeing how you can use a template in creating something like this and a little imagination. And if you enjoyed what you've seen today, please be sure to subscribe, share, like, and feel free to leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching.